channel. So I have a review today for you on the YSL Fusion Ink Foundation, and I mentioned this in my fall haul video and a lot of people asked for a review on this foundation. Jaclyn Hill recently did a review as well. However, she has dry skin and I have oily skin, so we get different results from this foundation. So I am wearing this on my face today and I am just going to get straight to the point. I'm in love with this foundation. It is the most incredible foundation I've ever used in my life. It has a dry oil complex, so it dries pretty quickly. When you put it on your skin, it just absorbs right away. But even though it's absorbing right away, it spreads perfectly and evenly. It feels like velvet. It's so soft. No matter what tool you're using to buff it onto your face, it just feels so incredibly soft going onto your skin. So I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit. Whoop, wrong direction. So you can see more close up what this looks like on the skin. It looks like skin, but it's full coverage at the same time. Now, my skin isn't perfectly even. I do have some spots from like sun damage and prior breakouts, things like that. This covers them perfectly. It covers them completely with one layer of foundation. I do like the appearance of a little bit more heavy coverage in certain areas on my face where like I have larger pores, so I just like the look of that better, but you don't need it to cover up the imperfections in your skin. So this is the packaging of the product. It is 0.84 ounces. It's in a glass bottle, and with this little cap, you just pop this off and then twist it off. And it has a doe foot applicator, which some people don't like, but personally I like it. It just makes it easier and quicker to actually apply the foundation. This does have SPF 18 in it, so if you're going to be subjected to any sort of flash photography, I would not recommend wearing this because any sunscreen in your foundation is going to just make your face look completely white in flash photography. So I would not recommend wearing this for that, but for everyday use where you're just like going to work, going to school, doing your thing, absolutely would recommend this foundation. Like I mentioned, I do have oily skin, and so I'm always searching for the perfect matte foundation. This is matte as ever. It stays matte all day long. I usually use it with my Hourglass Mineral Veil primer, which also helps with the longevity of any foundation, but it just stays, it stays matte. It stays so matte. The only place where I get even a little bit of oil is just right here in the crease of my nose, and just a tiny bit of powder will absorb that and I'll be good for hours afterward. Now in the colder weather, I do get some dry patches on my face occasionally, kind of like in my chin and right here on the sides of my cheeks. Anywhere that I'm not really oily normally, I will get some dry patches. And so I did notice that this did sort of cling to a dry patch right here in my chin, like right in this little crease right here. But other than that, it doesn't cling to anything. It just lays perfectly. So my face is pretty free of blemishes right now, so I don't have to worry about extra coverage as far as that goes. So I'm just going to take the little doe foot applicator with the product on it and start dotting it on my face. And this is a dry oil complex, so it does dry pretty quickly. So I usually just do one area at a time, blend it in, and then move on to the next area. And just like all other foundations, the way that I apply this is by stippling it first. You press it into the skin, and when you do that, you're not going to get smear marks, and you're going to press it into the pores so it's going to stay much longer. So that's going to do it for my review today on the YSL Fusion Ink Foundation. If you like this review, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and if there's any other reviews you'd like me to do on any products, go ahead and just leave that in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check the description bar below for links to prior videos and also any coupon codes that I have currently. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye!